Greetings, guys. It's Fancy, the award winning editor in chief of Swagger Magazine. And I'm just hopping on to let you all know. I know that you may have been seeing a lot of what's going on, interviews taking place on our page over the last few weeks. And that's because we've been running a promotion um, that basically includes a feature on what's going on as well as a feature on swaggeronline.com, and it's been doing really well. So I wanted to make certain that, should there be anyone within our watching or viewing audience that may be interested in sharing their business's story or talking about their upcoming projects or services that they're about to be launching or whatever the case may be, then we do have the opportunity for you all to be a guest on what's going on, because um that show or that segment, I won't quite call it a podcast, but because we do host it regularly, so at least I'll say that show is dedicated to business owners, leaders, and creatives, particularly within the Black community, who are doing big things and that would like to share their news with our network. If you haven't noticed, we have over 220,000, I think we're approaching 224,000 followers on this page. So the views are pretty good for the show and they're continuing to grow. Um, and right now, I just appreciate you all tuning in to watch. But we also want to extend the invitation. If anybody be interested, then you can always reach out to us at the advertise at swagger.net email that is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And we can tell you more about that package. But I can also tell you now that it does include the guest interview on what's going on. And those are typically about 30 minutes long. And then we also include a website feature on swaggeronline.com, which is a written interview feature. So what we like to start doing is actually placing those two together, but right now they've kind of been going out like as two separate features, but either way you still get the feature. Both of those features will be placed on the website. And it's just a great way to like continue to grow your brand, to reach new customers, let them know, learn more about you and your services, and also just to kind of show who you are as a business owner, because oftentimes people have to see you, before they can actually buy into whatever it is that you're selling. I know that firsthand. That's why I'm here talking about this. um I mean, it's not always the easiest thing to uh you know, be a business owner or to be the face of your business. But in this day and age, we all realize how important it is to be sharing our stories, to be talking about, what it means for us to be business owners, how we got it started, where we're at today. And I think that that information is really useful for those who are aspiring entrepreneurs, who are still trying to figure out their way. I think oftentimes they need to know that we've gone through these things, we've been there, done that, moved on beyond it, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because a lot of the times it may not seem that way, especially when you're in a business, whereas you're solely the one that's leading it. Then you need that encouragement from time to time, and oftentimes that's what these interviews are able to provide to our viewers. So if you've ever seen a What's Going On interview taking place, or sat and watched one or watched the replay, then we greatly appreciate you. You can also donate stars through these broadcasts. And, that helps us continue to grow as a platform. Facebook is a very significant platform for us because, it's our biggest one. So we try to really take care of it. We try to provide you all with quality content, make certain that our guests are of quality as well. Um, but it is an open invitation. If you like to pay for the package to be on the show, then we have no issue with that. Uh, there is no like, oh, you have to be in business this many years or anything like that. There are no stipulations like that along with it. You just basically have to pay the invoice, make certain that you have a mini bio that we can use, and a good professional photo for us to have for the flyers. And then what we'll do is, from your mini bio, we tailor questions that help to spotlight what it is that you're doing with your business, help you to accentuate your uniqueness. And then we do the same thing in the written interviews. And those are typically about like 8 to 10 questions long. You do get to list your social media plugs as well, so people can follow you and connect with you. And they also get a newsletter, and in that newsletter, it's kind of like an excerpt from your interview from the website, and photos of you as well. Especially like if you have any product photos or something, those are great for us to place in the newsletter and then link back to you. And I'm trying to think what else that other questions. Like, do you all have any questions for me? Is there any questions that you might have about being a guest, or I don't know, just you might have questions about actually being in the magazine. I don't know, but this would be a great opportunity for you all to ask them. We do have a what's going on segment that's going to be starting in an hour with Megan Ewing, and Megan is I don't want to say she's a massage therapist, but she does work within the massage industry. So I think that just making certain like that you all tune in and support these black people, these black businesses. Like it's so important. It's not just important for us, it's also important for them. It looks good for them when they're trying to tell their audience about what it is that they're doing or where they've been featured. And oftentimes people don't realize, like even when you're applying for grants and things like that, a lot of the times they'll ask you for like press feature links to see if you've had any press in the past. And the thing about it is it helps them see, okay, this person is not only credible, but they know how to handle press should it be presented to them again, like with whatever the promotion is that they may be offering. Like, for example, if you are a grant winner, of course, there's going to be news. They're going to be publishing news about you participating and actually winning a grant. So they need to make certain that you'll be able to do any interviews that they may have, because typically a lot of the times when people are doing or businesses are doing these type of promotions, it's because they're wanting the press as well. They're doing good in the community and they're giving back, but they also would like to further their businesses, with the press that they receive from whatever the promotion may be. So I just wanted to state that, let you all know, because a lot of times people are like, oh, well, what's the benefit of it? There are a lot of benefits of it. You just have to know how to work it. You could use the same interview and send it to somebody else and be like, I've been featured in Swagger magazine. I love to have continue the conversation about whatever it is the subject matter is that you discussed in your interview with us. Those are just some different ways that you can use it. You can get the like a lot of people don't request it, but should they do, then we can also give them the actual video format. You can splice it up, you can make more reels out of it. It's so many things that you can do with an interview opportunity. And I just don't think that people totally understand it. Greetings, Heidi. I saw you down below. I wanted to say hello. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for all that you've been doing. Y'all, Heidi is one of our correspondents, and she's often on the page interviewing different people. You all may have seen her. Do check out her interviews. I don't know if she has any this week, but you can look forward to seeing her again. And let me see. Oh, and look, she said it has been a joy doing interviews. So see, yep. And it is, and we learn so much about the individuals, and oftentimes, we connect with them further outside of the interviewing platform. You may want to start to follow them on social media. These may even be people that we, in return, end up purchasing services or products from in the future. Like you never know, and that's kind of the thing. Like you never know when someone is watching. They may not they may not immediately buy something from you, but the memory of you may be tucked away, subconsciously, and then they need whatever it is that you're offering. And it's like, you know what? I saw that girl on Swagger magazine, and she was doing so and so, or you know what? I'm looking for a partner for this event, or I'm looking for a sponsor for this, and this person came to mind. So again, there's so many different benefits to being a guest on what's going on. I had one earlier. Oh, okay, she had one today with Alicia Washington. I didn't even realize, I been getting my days mixed up because I was like, I remember there being one earlier today, but it was with someone else. And now that I think about it, I think that was yesterday that they had that one with my friend Dunn Hardy. But thank you again, Heidi, for all that you do. So I just want to hop on and tell you all about the interview opportunities with what's going on. We the schedule is pretty flexible, but right now we are booked out, I think, until about April 20th, so about 420. And then, anything after that should be available. There might even be openings a little, maybe like one or two before then. But from what I saw on the calendar, I know I definitely saw something dated for the 20th, 420. So I know that there will be something then. But of course, there's other stuff all in between then. And shout out to Jarmel, who has been doing such a good job coordinating these interviews, collecting the information, just so many people that he's brought in. I hope that those of you who have been interviewed, that you like the results. We love your feedback. If there's anything you feel like we can do to improve it, then we are also open to those things as well, to those suggestions. So yeah. But again, did anyone have any questions for me about being a guest and what's going on before I log off? 'Cause y'all know I don't be on here long. Like, I hadn't even had time really to be on here lately because of my day job, but I'm trying to get back into it and just get back into the swing of things. I like to be doing some more CEO chatter lives, but I just haven't. I have some potential guests, and like I've been meeting some really interesting people that I think you all will enjoy. I just hadn't had the time to sit down and actually reach out and connect with them so that I could get the interviews done. So yeah. Well, I don't see any questions, but again, should anyone need to reach us about advertisement, uh, here is our email. Oh, and Heidi, so you interviewed Dunn. Yeah, I love her. And she's I don't quite say a mentor, but like, when I have public relations questions, because she's been in the game for a while, then I do go to her a lot of the time and ask questions, and she can help me with different things. So, yep, you all check her out, The Literary Lobbyist, on Instagram. And I think that's everything. So I'm going to go ahead on and log off. But peace and blessings, and y'all have a great evening.